Hello, book nerds! Welcome back to the channel. Today we are picking my May TBR. Okay, so today is so exciting because we're picking another TBR, and these are just some of my favorite videos to film. They're just so much fun. Alright, so I forgot to take the bookmarks out of my TBR jar. That's fine. My trusty little TBR jar. We're gonna pick a prompt and we're gonna see how it goes. So I will say I've got my Christian nonfiction book club pick that is going to be another new book. We have not voted on it when I'm filming this, or it is being voted on. So I will put up what one here. And then I'm not sure, I haven't talked to the girls about what's next in our bestie book club. It's kind of been like not very, we've just been kind of going with the flow and not like sticking to like a schedule. We've been trying to, but I know my girl is still going through Secrets of Amador slowly, so she's been a little slumpy. So we might not start another book right away. But I will say I've got some buddy reads. I do plan to continue the Emma M. Lyon series. I believe me and Alma are on volume 5, so I believe we're going to read that one this month in May. And then me and my girl Kay are going to do a buddy read, and we are currently talking about what buddy read exactly we want to do. So whatever we pick, I will also put up on the screen for you. So is that going to make it harder with my prompts? Maybe, because I don't know if I can like double up on a prompt, but you know, I like picking prompts. So if I have too many books to read, I have too many books to read, but it gives me options. And I've been such a mood this year, so I feel like the options is just been nice for me lately. I think that says highest rated. Yep, highest rated on Goodreads. I'm gonna have to go check this one, so give me a second. Okay, so I checked and I had to go down the list a little bit because the highest rated was like the last book in a series that I haven't gone through, and then it was like the second to last book, and I was like, so kind of the highest rated, but not technically, is Waves of Redemption. This is Liberation Book 1 by S.L. Klein. And I will say, I looked at the highest rated of my physical TBR books. So that's just kind of what I went by. If I went through all of my books, oh my gosh, that would be crazy. Of like just want to read. And I might not even be able to get my hand on the book. But I gotta say, I was kind of surprised. I thought it was going to be one of my classics because I still have a few like classics on my TBR, but it was this one. So I guess we're reading this fantasy pirate human trafficking Christian book, the start of a series. So in May, we're gonna try to, at least. It's a chonker. So that's the first book going on the TBR. Okay, let's pick our next one. I have no idea that backwards. That is. Now can you read it? A book over 400 pages. But I just picked one over 400 pages. Yeah, it's literally like 430 pages. What is this month gonna be? What on earth? Okay, hold on. Okay, so I don't physically own this one, but I am reading A Voice in the Wind this month. And Oshina's book club is doing the second one in the month of May. And this first one is like 500 or over 500 pages. I'm pretty sure the second one is also. So it's definitely over 400 pages. So I think it's called Echoes in the Darkness. I'll put it up on the screen. I'm going to go with that one because I do want to try to read through with the book club. So yeah, we'll put that one on. So it still worked. Yay. I was a little worried there for a second. I was like, what is going on right now? It's also very ambitious for me in May. May could be a crazy month, guys. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen in May? A library book. Okay. So, getting something from the library that I don't already own. Let me think. I have like a little list. I'm going to look at my little library list of what I've been wanting to read, and we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so I think I'm going to put Everything's Coming Up Rosie by Courtney Walsh on here. This is one of my 20 and 26 books that I want to get read, and I don't own it. I plan to read it through the library. There's not any holds on it right now, so I feel like this would be the perfect one to read. It seems very spring, kind of going into summery book to me. Could be totally off, but it just gives me those vibes. So I think I'm going to put this one on. It would also be a little bit of a lighter and easier one to read in between the two giant chonkers I have on so far. So we're going to go with that one. And let's pick our fourth prompt. I'm trying to decide if I want to just do 4 because of all the other books or if I want to do 5. I also have 2 over 400 page books on this. So I feel like the wise decision is to do 4. Is that the decision that I will pick on the other hand? What does it say? By a favorite author. Ooh, okay. Okay. I'm trying to think. By a favorite author. Who are my favorite authors, you know? Okay, so we'll see. We'll see if I get to this one, but I think I'm gonna go with The Story Girl by Ellen Montgomery. I love Ellen Montgomery's writing, and I feel like this would be a pretty easy one. It's only like right over 300 pages, but a pretty easier one to get through. It is kind of, her stuff is considered classics, but it's like easy to read and easily digestible classics. So we're gonna go with this one. Now the question is, do I add one more for good measure? I think we're going to. Y'all, if I don't get to all of these, don't sue me. Because we're kind of being a little crazy. I can't unravel the thing. What do we got? A book recommended by a friend. Gosh. See, I have Seeking Persephone, if I can say that word, by Sarah M. Eden, literally on hold right now. That was recommended to me by my girl Kay, and that would be such a good, fluffy Regency rom-com that I could read so quickly and easily. But the thing is that my wait right now is like 6 weeks, which means if I get it, it's going to be at the very end of May, if I get it, which is not, unless it like sped way up. But it went from like 10 weeks down to 6 weeks within 2 weeks, but then it's kind of been sitting at 6 weeks now for like a week and a half. So I'm like, it's hard. It's hard. So what book? Do I say that one tentatively to where I like have another one on my TBR if I can get a hold of it? Maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll just say Seeking Persephone if I can get a hold of it. If not, then we'll be reading it in the, following month. But it is one recommended by a friend that I really, really want to get a hold of. So, all right. So that's all I'm going to pick right now. So just to reiterate, I have this nonfiction for my book club. I have this buddy read with my girl Kay. And I also have this buddy read with my girl Alma of Emma M. Lyon, Volume 5. And then I have a book recommendation by a friend. I'm going to see if I can get a hold of Seeking Persephone in time to read that one. And then a book by a favorite author. I was trying to remember. I picked The Story Girl by Ellen Montgomery, your highest rated on your Goodreads. I did it just by physical TBR, and that was Waves of Redemption, Liberation Book 1 by S.L. Klein. And then a book over 400 pages, I picked Echoes of in the Darkness, Mark of the Lions, Book 2 by Francine Rivers. So I feel like we have a very ambitious and big TBR for this month. And I'm a little scared. Just a little bit. So please hype me up in the comments and say I can do it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Life happens and it doesn't always go that way, but I feel like these are good options and we'll just see what I get into. Let me know if you're especially excited about any book in particular on here. I'd love to know about it. I love to do vlogs. And sometimes it's hard for me to pick which book do I want in a vlog. So anytime, guys, I do TBR videos, if there's a book specifically you really want to see in a vlog or whatnot, please just let me know because it helps me out and I'd love to get y'all's feedback on that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your week. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.